From he missed the bus to milk to when I am born again and die as this. I speed slasher drawn actually more than 100, but some of it didn't go on there. So this might be actually like the 102nd one. I know there's some that aren't on there. I don't know why, but they're not on there. But shh, this is the special occasion. This is a special stream. I'm drawing. This is the thing. Oh, you're so full of emeralds today, Hyrule. Hello, Pixel. Hello, TFP as well. Want to see a secret? I think I did it wrong, actually. Hold on. Did I do it wrong? Yeah, hold on. Yeah. Here. Okay. What I meant to do is this. I think I got it. It's supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be, hold on. Google. Because I think you're supposed to right click the programmer. Why is I not doing it right? Hold on. Oh, I only saw the first name. Sorry, it's past this name. That's the problem. Here we go. Oh. There we go. Notice anything different? So this has been a thing that I forget about and remember and forget about and remember. I'm right-clicking to undo. And watch this. Oh, we still have the TFP stuff. That's fine. Look at this. Look at the top left. Whoa. Get down, human is how you tune in as you kimchi. So now we got more than one, more than two, more than three, more than four. We got different rotations. Now, there's some practical use to this, but I actually don't really use it because it's a lot of work. And then I'm gonna forget to undo. So let's look at every drawing we've done. I kind of want to like go over them real quick before we start. Here's them all. Reset transformation. There we go. So we started way over here. You missed the bus. This was like a 30-minute stream, that one. And then Sonic Says and stuff for like an hour. So, I think quality-wise, I wasn't really using the stamp thing. Because I felt it was cheating. I meant like make custom stamps. Because, otherwise it'd be like... It would take a while for me to start using them. So for here, just like me drawing it. I could probably do this Windows Bliss better, for example. This one is a good one. Yeah, let's pick a favorite from each row, okay? I think that the Yoshi's Island one is pretty darn good. If I added black outlines, it would be better, I think. But, like, I'm gonna say that one's my favorite of that row. Same with, I like the Luigi one, actually. Like, this one's pretty solid. And then this one was used as the thumbnail. This one was used as the thumbnail for, our thingy, our Roller Coaster Tycoon streams. Okay, then the middle of the road here, Well, this one still gets seen a lot, this middle one. Squidward is the ocean. Is this the first sunset? What was the first sunset? Oh, I guess that one, the baby. The baby. I'm gonna say this one, the middle one, right here. The Taiko Nuki one. Okay, this one is nonsense. Some of them weren't in the thing, but should have been here. This one in the middle should not have stayed, I don't think. But, you know. I'm gonna say the Mario Paint one is my favorite off the bat, just because that one has a lot of memories. This one I tried too hard. I would definitely lessen a lot of the stuff that's on the screen. And again, I wasn't using brushes here. It was just, or was I? I might have started. I don't know. I don't think I was really using brushes until a certain point. Actually, here. Something. I don't know. Because this has the grass texture, you see? But I do that a lot differently now. The Cookie one is pretty good. The Vivian one. Oh, by the way, it's Transvisibility Day. So I did, you know, Vivian is icon for a lot of people. And you know, be you. Don't let anyone stop you. There's DK. I eventually turned this one into Woot's avatar. And then Onion Bubs is right there. Okay. Flavor Town is pretty good. I like Flavor Town. Like, that's a pretty good looking burger, right? Again, I nowadays I use a lot more black, so I think I would have done that for that. But I don't know, Flavor Town's feeling pretty good. I would also add like a little shine to the guy's glasses. There's Big Smoke, Kiwi. This one in the middle is nice. I like this one here. When I talk about something, I refer to the middle. By the way, Pasta's fine. I don't know. There's some stuff. Curvature is a little wrong. Bob is pretty decent. I would kind of fix up a little bit of the equal balancing. This one's pretty cool. I could see this on like a shirt. And this one was weird. I think the idea was make a weird planet thing. Darkest Dungeon. I kind of like this one. I like this one the most though. I think we used like a random fantasy generator, like the generator name thing. And then it was just that. So I like this middle one. Then there's the Spooky Mario. I like that. Oh, the Majora's Mask one is pretty decent. Definitely would fix the face up a little. This middle one is kind of missing something, isn't it? This one was pretty neat. And then look, this one everyone has seen at least once, I think, if they're here at the start. I like this one, the stage play Pokemon one. I think that one's the best one. So. Now I think okay. This one is my least favorite one. This Dead Space one could definitely have done it better. Like it's not that good, I don't think. This Pumpkin Hill Zone is pretty simple. There's a Luigi. This one took a while. I think I could do this one a lot quicker. This one in the middle here. Bowser one is my favorite one. This row. We remade this middle one in the what's it called? Mario Paint Artist. And then that's our first collab thing. We're there with Claire. This one I think is pretty iconic to me. I like this one a lot. In the middle. And then we quickly did this other one, which isn't too great. This is when I started doing vertical ones, right? I think we're gonna take the idea that we did from here and bring it back, because I like the rain idea. And that will represent spring, I think. Maybe summer. What do people think more when it comes to rain? Summer or spring? For fall, I'm not gonna have it rain. I don't think it'll mesh that well. With the reds and stuff I'm gonna use. This is when I start to think a lot of them are solid. Spink. Like, I really like this Mega Man one, for example. Star Fox seems to be a favorite among some people. The Arthur one's pretty fun. I think I could have added more of the monsters there. Pixel, of course. The Pokemon one here is fun. I like the Meowth. This one was kind of a failed one, actually, the middle one, because we were originally going to do something else, and then changed my mind. This one is pretty good. I like the I think this one could be, like... If I were to sell these, I think the middle one I would sell is one of them. Dungeon Lamy one is pretty fun. Max Payne one there. Yoshi one is pretty good. Godzilla one's kind of eh. I think I like what I did with the clouds. Godzilla's not looking too great. This is where it starts to get difficult for me to pick. Because I really like this one in the middle. The Kiryu one. We got the Wii Sports one, which I think is channel iconic, right? The Moon one's pretty fun. My sister started Moon and she's confused as hell. She's like, "Could you help me? How do I do this?" And I was like, "I don't remember." It's like, "Why'd you tell me to play it?" Crazy Taxi one is fun, not my favorite. Definitely could have fixed the perspective of the taxi more. The Animal Crossing one is pretty good too. I like that. I think the Animal Crossing one is probably the most accurate feeling one. We got this one in the middle. This is when we start to experiment with like the dithering more, and now a lot of the drag. I would say this is the stage where I start to use the dither a lot, like the black one, and it's been working out. I think this Splatoon one is fun too. I think it's hard to pick between like all these. This row is hard for me. I'm gonna go with probably the Animal Crossing one. It's either Animal Crossing or the Splatoon one. And then this one I think is also a... Is it remiss of me to say fan? But the Bell Tower one is really nice. It came out neat. Lupin one I changed the eyes off stream. And I think it looks better now, but that one was... I was struggling with that one. This Dragon Quest one is pretty neat. Definitely could have done a little more with it. Now, I think the Wallace and Gromit one is pretty eye-catching as well. Like, there's a lot going on in it. Katamari one is also fun. I think it's hard to say. I think this one I'm gonna say is my favorite though. I like the use of green here with the parasol. I think I matched it quite well to Monet. And also the Luigi and Daisy date is pretty solid too. And then, you know, this one was fun. This was with TFP. So as you can see, we have one remaining here. One unused slot. So once that's done, I'm posting it and being like, look at 100. Okay, so what we doing? Well, I said we were going to do 4 seasons. So let's get to work. Let's start with spring. So, you know, I could... no, I was going to do, like, I could do cherry blossoms. Nah. I'm going to just draw them in, like, a weird space, and then I'm going to outline afterwards to separate, like, what's what. And then, you know, picture it, and then I'm going to put myself in front of it, you know, to sell that this is, like, you know, my channel. Okay? So, you know, we're going to go off of the same technique we did with TFP. We're going to have heavy clouds here. Yeah, this one's gonna be fun because it's gonna be kind of freeform, you know? This one's spring. Freeform jazz. Wow, wow, wow. This is my freeform jazz Mario Paint. Let me talk about the week, by the way. I forgot, honestly, that it was April Fool's. Like, oh, I should do something stupid. Oh, I was already going to do something stupid on Wednesday. Let's just swap the things. I had other things that I said I would do for April Fool's, but it's like, I didn't really plan it. Johnny said he's around on Saturday. That could be an afternoon casuals thing. Now, I kind of hinted at it, but the big thing that might happen on Saturday is like another anniversary stream. It means a bunch of things that don't really equate to nothing. But, you know, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Or not, if it doesn't happen. I mean, You know how it is with organizing a thing. Okay. Yeah, this is the shape. It doesn't mean much, right? You see, this didn't get colored in because it's white, not clear. That's what I was explaining last time. Ooh, that doesn't that look like a weighty cloud? Doesn't look like a Wayne Brady cloud? Don't they look a little like, well, not 3D, but they look of dimension, which is something my older clouds didn't really have, but we kind of developed this one somewhat recently. So yeah, I am curious for other people, what are their favorites, you know? If they have any. I mean, there's so many, I get it. I remember last time I asked that, they're like, I don't know. Maybe you don't even have a favorite. Maybe you hate all drawings. No, I mean, maybe it's a moment to moment. Oh, sorry, Carl. Sorry, Carl. I'm asking about favorites again. Yeah, I like how this looks already. Doesn't that look like, I don't know? It looks like Rare could have done it. Okay. Yeah, the idea is it's gonna be raining. You know, it's gonna spring. Whenever I think about spring, I think it's cool. I think it's rainy. I think of allergies. So maybe this will be a flower meadow, huh? Oh, hold on. Let's make a mountain. I don't really have the resources for it, but I could, you know, I could put it together. Watch that. Watch that. It'll be just like old times. Thank you, Bryn. I didn't check the progress of the archipelago. I know you finished the game. But like, how's everyone looking on that? See, look here, by the way. Because I activated the cheat code, we can now do a little bit of this action. Ooh, you know, this wasn't foretold in the Secret Scrolls. You know, before I went to sleep last night, I went on a binge thing of like the weird Evangelion games we didn't get and weren't translated. And I didn't realize that because I played the music from it, the Mahjong one. It was like a lewd variant. And I was like, I no thanks. Taking a standstill, so it's BK mode. I'm gonna mountain actually real quick. I also learned more about Evangelion 2 because I never really looked into video games of Evangelion. And apparently, Evangelion 2 is a like a half RPG, half battle thing, and half life sim. So everyone calls it like the Persona. I was like, wow, it's pretty in depth, and you have different scenarios that add more lore to the thing. By dropout, do you mean like they had to ask to be released because they couldn't get back to it? Ah, okay. Well, you know, it's I think we all agree it's like it's just a short thing, and like if you couldn't get it done, you don't think you can, it's fine. I mean, I imagine even in normal ones, there's not really a pressure to finish, but certainly helps. No. I had a message held. How did I do this rain before? What does that do? Right click to on this mode. Oh, it's a oh, okay. It's a that's cool. That's very useful. So now I don't have to go up here. I can just drop like the color. If that's on the palette here. Like this. That, like this, like that. And then what I can do. There we go. Ah. Mighty rain happening. Hmm. Now what else should we do here? Feels like it needs a tree. Need a tree front somehow. It is hard, you know. Maybe Pixel was on something. It is a little hard to fit everything here. That just means you have to be very detailed. Middle, this each little area. Okay. Now, yeah, I want to add. Yeah, when you think of spring, you think of rain. You think maybe flowers, trees, nature, Tome games. It works. Hmm. Yeah, I think we gotta add a lot more color at the bottom. I don't know. This concept was easy on paper, but then you can't make the paper larger, so. Let's just take. How about this? Instead of it being kind of like a. Well, it is still going to be 4 seasons, but I think instead it's going to be like taking everything we've learned and like, trying to showcase it. So I think what we learned is like flowers are fun to do. I'm still using the TFP save, so I don't have all my normal assets, just to clarify again for people who can't really see. Oh, Oops. Skipped over the one I shouldn't have. Okay, this one's gonna look better. Uh, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna. Oops, what am I doing here? I'm trying to make a tulip. Okay. Hold on, real quick. Let me. Some trees in the back there. Okay. So I'm thinking these are gonna be kind of far away. Maybe we'll add like a. I kind of want it to be. Is the term I want to use contiguous? Of continuous. Well, you know. Anyway, I want it to be like ooh, you know. See, this thing is really useful because look, just send those back real quick. Like that. Also, the only issue with like having this on is like, look how much more time it takes to like get to the ones I want to use. Done. See, this is the flower field where Estelle's doing the dance and it's going, why were we there back to back? Why were we there face to face? Would if I made all my assets in MS Paint, would that mean MS Paint owns the art? I don't think so. Unless Mario was on it. Imagine the hellscape it would be of like, you drew that with Copics. That means they have the rights over the drawing you made. What? Yes. And I still am trying to contact the person. Oh, trying. I tried to contact the person. Dev. I tried through their Twitter, and I was like, oh, they probably get a lot of messages, so they won't see this. I wanted to ask if there's a reference to my, because there's a thing, I've talked about this a bit before. There's a thing that you interact with to get free money, in a run. It's like a figure of like a character, and I think it's a character that my friend, acquaintance, made before he passed away. And I was just curious if I could like follow up and be like, hey, was this meant to be them? Or like a reference to them? But yeah, it probably didn't go through. Like, you know, everyone gets like random messages on stuff like that, so I get that it might have not gotten seen because of that. I did make a mod for it. I did make a mod for probably my only mod really I've ever done is for World of Horror. I was on a World of Horror kick for a bit, but then I kind of slowed it down because it's like the remaining achievements I wasn't really looking forward to doing. So I can't say I platted World of Horror. Okay, well that's spring. I might go back and add more stuff. Was there an update? Ooh, oh, ooh, oh, summer should have the sunset, right? You think? I think. You know, I think I almost had something happen like that because I like tried to play on Steam Deck or something. I was like, oh no no no. And World of Horror kind of became a reset. I feel like that's the unfortunate thing about roguelikes with higher difficulty things is eventually it just becomes reset until the seed is good. I don't know if that's agreed upon or agreeable rather, but like Elytra really seems like that is the way to get gold stake. Okay, so this will be the sunset one. Ladies love sunset, I'm told. And I think we have improved our technique on doing sunset. I think that our sunsets beat their sunsets by a mile. The other competitors talking like I'm a commercial. You think it's doable even in the worst, but yeah, I think my mindset is like, what's the faster way to do it though? And it's like either have someone have a seed that's really good or find the seed that like works out. I'm always talking about, like, you know, I don't really want to be a cynic or a pessimist, but it's like, well, this run's not going to work out. Draw a sunset. Magic. Hello, Zorks. If he came in and sang for me. Well, not through voice, but through text. He sang me the 200 speed mail. It was for the 200 actually though, right? Did he sing that? 200 speed mail. The thought of all those females makes me cute. Okay, we made a baby. We need to make a dark cloud, but not the game. Wow. Something like this. Something like that. This, like that. Like this, like that. This. I like it. I could do a dark cloud painting at one point. I don't know what the theming would be exactly on the sewers. Yeah, I would have to be kind of told what to draw specifically because it's like, I don't know. The train? Oh man. Might not like this effect I'm doing. Hold on. I think we'll switch that to orange, the yellow. Some people, you know, this color doesn't really work for sunsets for them. I feel like I found more practical use than I thought I would using this like burnt sienna thing. Oh, I got. I, wait. I could draw Maximilian in like the workshop. Then like maybe Monica's like finagling with an object. I was telling Chris, if there's one streamer that can just kind of do that for like an hour and then call it a stream, it would be me. Let's go. That's what African Casuals is all about. Johnny will agree. Well, April Fools is going to be the game Zorks has been asking me for forever. you know, I could honestly do a little bit of the thing that I've been asked for a while. Not Tropical Freeze. the Donkey Kong Land. I could do that. But you gotta sit through at least an hour of Tower Fantasy. And then the reward is anyone can ask a game to play. And I'll probably operate where it's like, oh, you're not around. I don't know. I mean, there's still the VOD. I could live with that. Okay. Does this feel how do I make this feel like it's summer, though, right? Like, you know, a sunset's a sunset, but summer's a summer. Do I put the character Summer there? No. How? I know to make play. It have to be games I own. I don't think I own it. I think, you know what? I might have owned it on PS Plus when it was free. And then it didn't. A beach house. Okay, so I could put... so this is going to be a continuous drawing, Zorks, I think? Or do you think they should... Folks, should they be separate drawings or should they be... the same universe? That I haven't actually decided. I could do a beach house. Might be easier too, but then I don't know. You know what? Yeah, I think we'll do them separate. They won't be continuous. They'll be separate drawings. That way I can be more freeform. Because I do, you know, I do like the idea, and I think we'll do that down the line. I wanted to do a thing where each drawing connects with each other, but that's maybe not for current speed. For to want to do. Dunk on rope. Oh. We also got to use our secret technique of using these shapes. Fun stuff. So, this is going to be fall, and it's going to be like a... This is where I'm going to put all the trees going on, I think. And then winter is going to be night. I think we have an idea. Oh, regarding the Weird Evangelion deep dive too, there's also, was it Poochie Evangelion? Where it's like a weird, it's like aimed to kids, kind of. Like a weird minigame thing. Or like, not kids, but like younger. Evangelion, it's one of those things, like a lot of stuff, where it's like, there's stuff that like, really only kids would get. And then it's like, oh, I own it. There's a reason why Evangelion is like such a multimedia giant. It's just weirdly marketable, I guess. Like, Ed, Edd n Eddy's been cancelled for years, man. And yet Evangelion persists. They heard that Ed, Edd n Eddy was not playing on the TV anymore, and everyone started wilding. Cancelled for years. Congratulations. I love that video. Because there was like some... If people don't know what it is, it's like... I forget who it is, but he's basically like walking around and notices that there's like 3 different fights going on. So he pulls out his camera and it's like... just while everyone's like fighting, it's like... Everyone on the everyone heard that Ed, Edd n Eddy has been cancelled. And everyone started getting antsy about it. But it's been cancelled for years. I don't know what's going on. And then eventually there's like gunshots. Like whatever the hell was actually happening there escalated like tenfold. But it's just like, what an opportunist. Just be like, it's been cancelled for years. Makes me crack up. I think the movie is like the reason why it's definitely in like my favorite cartoons. Because like no other show I don't think has had as good of a send-off of like a thing that isn't episodic. Because, you know, Ed, Edd n Eddy isn't really episodic. And how do you close out a show like that? Well, there you go. Of course there's others. I don't watch all cartoons. I'm curious what we're... because I would say that Zorks watches... Oh my gosh, my eyes are... I can't see your color. Print, no. Because I'm staring at this yellow. Oh my god. What was I gonna say? I wonder... What would you say is like your favorite like end of a show, Zorks, that doesn't... Well, there isn't really a lot. Never mind. Maybe you could fill in the blanks here. But it's like, I can't really think of shows that aren't episodic things that ended with an ending. Like, Chowder is the only other thing that comes to mind. That was just okay to me. Chowder's ending kind of just felt like, let's just do something goofy. And run with it. I forget the actual reason, but... Oh my gosh, don't stare at yellow for 2... Don't stare at the sun! There's no sun there yet. Not even a sunset, folks. The sun's not set, but... You learn to not ask these things when they drop. But Gumball is like it hasn't ended. It's gonna have another like couple of episodes, I think. Isn't Gumball like the Futurama? Not ending? I don't remember. Not well, airing. I don't know, but like still in production. Yeah. Like, I don't know what's airing. I thought it was just Teen Titans Go. See, when it's just nature, like this takes a lot. This is really quick. Okay. Yeah, let's build the house. I'm thinking. What? What colors would make it look like a beach? I was thinking of doing something like this. And then now that, because this is like against the sun, I'm gonna do like that. Adventure Time is a show I never really finished. Admittedly, it did kind of, what do you call it, shape my art back in the day, for sure. I used to have like the weird funny teeth thing. But it was just like so much, and I was like, oh. And then I never finished. There's clearly a lot of stuff going on. And there's a reason why there's still like stuff of it, I suppose. The way to phrase it. You know what? Here's TFP, and then here's Woo. This will be everyone that is here right now. Okay. You know, Carl's this thing. That's Carl. And Bryn. Sorry, there's not a lot of. Yeah, I guess regarding episodic ones, there's a good amount. Because I think Adventure Time kind of ended up being episodic at a certain point. Pixel is Aiden. And then Hyrule is laying down. If that's all of you. That's not everyone in the group, but like, say, you could be like, oh, okay, that pixel is me. Okay, don't ask why like some of you don't have hair. Well, I guess you. It kind of looks like the Lego Island house on the menu. You're right, Carl. You know, that's... No, you're more observant than you let yourself believe. I think it's fun for this painting. I look at things. That's you know, that's what I say when like I'm scrolling on Twitter, and then whoa, that person has sizable catchphrases. I look a little, and then I'm like, no, I'll keep scrolling. I observed respectfully, and then, you know. Hold on, I might have missed some stuff in the chat. Yes. I guess am I using the word wrong? When I say episodic means each episode follows the last episode, kinda? Might be using it. Okay, I suppose I'm using the term wrong. There we go. You know, most shows start like that. You know, outside of like season 1 is that, and then every other season is not that. Like, wasn't Steven Universe kind of like that? The first episodes weren't really following another, and then eventually we have to kill this guy, Steven. Okay, there's no sun yet. Okay, I'm a bit out of it. White hole, sun, bleacher. No, I don't want to spend a freebie. Wash away the rain. Let's do a cool effect. Watch this. This. Yeah. Yeah. Sun. I still think about the theming of this channel. I don't really have one besides the blue and the... If I didn't think of that when I was like 15, then like, you know, this... I don't know what my channel theming would be. You know, I think when you think of me... You know what, if you had to say like, okay, I'm thinking about Speed Slasher. You know, he's in my thoughts and prayers. You know, to explode him later with my mind lasers. What do you think of when you think of? You think of sunsets, cheese, farming sims. What's the first thing that comes to mind? Or the first few things, because I might have filled in some stuff there. A bit of a selfish question, but you know, I've just been thinking about like, what is the aesthetic of this channel? Because some people in the group, you know, like I think of Evan, for example. Evan kind of already has like the vaporwave, or not the vaporwave, but you know, like the old era computer aesthetic going on. It's like, well, I like that one too, but I don't want to also have it too much. Goofy things, I guess. Not like. Let me phrase it a different way. What's like a thing, like cheese, maids. Right now, Prin, for you, I think of RPGs and platinum medals. Because, you know, this question, it changes every day, because it's like I do different stupid things every day. Spiky hair? I don't know, I like the way you said, I don't know. I don't know, I'm not paying enough to answer that now. Okay, that's summer. Wait, do the heights match up, actually? I bite my tongue like a bad habit. Me, my dear. It's okay, things happen for reasons that I think are sure. Yeah. I thought I wish I knew you wanted me. What to do? I would think a move. Sorry. Okay. Okay. We'll go with the one word to describe thing, like in the personality quizzes. If you want me to say, let me know. I'll the first word that comes to mind. Anyone who says anything, I'll just say money. What do you think about me? Money. What? Money. Wallet. Viewer count. It's a bad habit. You were good to me, my dear. It's okay, things happen for reasons that I forget. You gotta make a move. It's too late to pursue. Shoes. We buy those shoes. Oh, I thought you said greed one. I was like, oh, fantastic. Oh, you know what, Brent? One word, fantastic. That's the word I would associate with it. For Zorks, I would say the word treasure. Treasure is getting a lot of mileage out of us these days. Treasure. For Pixel, Mega Milkers. Mega Man. Mega Man. I said Mega Man. I said Mega Man. I said Mega Man. I said Mega Man. Wait. Does it cost a freebie if Pixel accepts the statement? I'm such a failure. Ah. Yeah, I changed my answer. I changed my answer. What word I think of when I think of you. Sorry. No. I meant like what word I think of you. I think of lawyer. I think of scumbag lawyer. In clause 98, you said mommy milkers. Or not even say that. I said mega milkers. You know, I went to work today. Look, we're doing a cool shape here. Let's talk about the drawing a little, huh? By the way, maybe Tomodachi, I don't know. I know TFP might be streaming more Assassin's Creed. Give support there. Maybe at 8 will 8 my time? I don't know. It's not hard set. You gotta see Carl's kid. Carl and Muffy might have given birth by this point. Again, this is for casuals only, but you know. You got a good amount of casuals only here. Doesn't this look painterly? Oh boy, children. It was a mutual thing. By my tongue. It's a bad. Okay. I swapped off a seal for a little, and now I'm on I think Steve Lacy is the thing I'm singing. Ooh, gotta make a move. Too late to pursue. And then there's that thing I covered a while ago that also gets stuck in my head. Nobody move, there's blood on the floor, and I can't find my heart. Where did it go? Did I leave it in the cold? Please give it back, cause it's not right. It must have fell when I lost my mind. Good. Gotta get it back. So, for this one, there's thoughts that go in my head to achieve this one. The word that comes to mind when I think of Carl is, at the moment, I think about skee ball. Skee ball is the word to come to mind. No particular reason. Skee ball? I think it's S-K-E-E. I think of money. Oh, this is not. Oh, not. How did I do it before? Why is this? Why do these all look wrong? Well, you know, we make the best out of a thing that doesn't look right. So I think this time, let's lay it flat. Then we come here. Right in there. You mind if I try to take a stab at it? Me, my dear. It's okay, things happen for. Oh man. Like I said, real easy to get me stuck on a song. I listened to it on the way home. Okay. Alright. Again. Okay, so there's gonna be trees. And there's gonna be a tree here that kind of goes over this. That's why there's nothing here. Oh, unfortunately, I got rid of most stuff. It's fine. This time we'll make a thingy. No problem, no problem, no problem, no problem. You. Take care of yourself. This coming Easter. I don't know. Easter's when? The 20-something? I don't do nothing. Zorks, can I make a joke? Not at your expense, but just because the first thing that came to mind when I thought of the word brother. Oh, brother! This is guys. I should get you A Tale of Two Brothers so you can enjoy the like the split fiction games in one way or another. That game's really nice. I notice in contrast people call me the uncle. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that says about us. Ooh, look at these beautiful mountains. Ow, actually, those are way nicer than the mountains I've ever done. Like, look at the way, like, they slope and shit. You got dinner. Oh, dinner. Hey. Oh, I thought you said come fart. I might be out of it. Thank you, Carl. I think I have come far as well. The best I can hope for, not is perfection, but just getting closer to doing it nice. Hooked on the brothers, the brothers, the brothers. Whenever I think of comfort shows, though, you know, it's the misreading aside, Whose Line is one of them. Like, sure, there's some stuff that didn't age well, but there's other stuff that was like, it still is funny to this day. I bring it up because like the Mario Brothers Super Show is kind of that. I remember watching that a lot when I was like also kind of sick. I don't know. It fits that. It really feels like if I go back to watch that, it's like I'm back. Saturday morning cartoon. Even though it wasn't a Saturday morning cartoon for me, I had it through like Netflix for a spell. Like I would borrow the CDs, and I was like, "Whoa, these are real! Sonic Underground is real." I don't really say Sonic is a comfort show comparatively. Like the other, the SatM is like pretty good, but then like the other show I get like, "Whoa, what's going on? What am I? Whoa!" There's a weird spell. I'll admit this. I was watching this. This was my Bluey. I used to watch a show called Sarah and Duck. And I don't know, it was kind of funny in like a weird way. know if anyone else knows Saren Duck. I think this is when I was younger. When I was really bored, I'd like, oh well, here we have like BBC Kids, or like, what is it? The other show channels that were for kids, like Nick Jr. And like when I got home from school back in the day, I was like, I'm smarter than these shows. I'm gonna go watch. Oh well, of course, George. I know the solution to this. But by golly, you give it a good shot first. You know? Curious George is pretty funny though too. This is why the PBS subreddit is going crazy. Well, I don't know, Zorix. We'll see how you and Sunset are up to. Depending if we do Tomodachi tonight, it might be a different game. This was just meant to be like cleared like this. Look, it's Turtonator. Hey. I didn't really check in on everyone when I did that session a bit ago. There is a log. I haven't written anything. I just put pictures. But I don't think anything bad happened. What kind of tree do I want to do? Oh, hold on. Probably... I don't want this to be like goes to nothing. Bum 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 bum. Change to a different song. My I should talk about it. The Archipelago. I finished both my games the same day. I didn't think it would be the way I did it, but so Yu-Gi-Oh! I think that one was legit. That one went pretty legit. Basically, I got into Go mode relatively quickly. And I didn't have any like cheap settings on, but Pokemon I kind of did. Some settings that like I think I would definitely not have on. Like my quota was getting to Norman and beating him. That was my goal for the Archipelago. So I was like, yeah, that's good because like I haven't done it before. But what made it kind of cheesy is I got like I was having a hard time like wanting to level anything up because I was like, this is too much. I don't really want to level things up right now. So what I did was I went beyond, like, so I had 3 badges at that point. I went to Four Tree City, and then the Kecleons were level 35 or stuff, and were randomized. So I got a Chimecho or Chimecho. Chimecho? Yeah, Chimecho. With sheer cold. And then the run was basically done. Here. So I'm also thinking I like to have a little variety of like clouds here, so I'm gonna draw them in here. Yeah, I just saying it kind of feels weird because I feel like I said it right but wrong. Because it is chime echo. Yeah, but like I don't know, the echo part. I don't know. Not that you're saying it wrong, it just feels like I'm saying it wrong. You know what I'm saying? Wrong? I'm just saying. Oops. Well, I do. Never mind. I'm adding, different clouds here. This is the kind of cloud I was doing a little more before, like the. That kind. Oh, look. These don't really. I don't know if this works out. The horizon line, but it's whatever. At this point. Okay, so we're gonna put like a tree here. Actually, here, no, here because like look at the way it is here. I don't know. I'm feeling kind of down right now. Actually, I'm feeling okay. I have a busy week lined up. It feels like. I think it's good to be busy. Actually, I wanna straighten these out once we're like done, you know. Here's blood. Leaves. It's leaves. Yellow at the top. So we're actually going to invert this. I'm thinking about it. Like these will be the sun will be underneath, so I think you invert it. Oh, I should. I forgot to even mention. I have a what did Speed get now kind of thing. Not really like on the scale, but like some stuff from Hololive came. It is hard to do thieves though. Still something I think I struggle at, making things look thing. Yeah, hold on, let me grab it. So it's a keychain, and if you pull the tab on it, there's like a tab. You pull it out, and then if you press it, they make keychains that make noises now. Isn't that crazy? And you squeeze them. Hold on, I want to put the tab back in because I'm worried about like using it up and then like, oh no, this doesn't work anymore. Okay. But when it was my birthday, my sister was like, "Oh yeah, what do you want?" I was like, "I don't know." Here you go. Thankfully, I'm safe. I didn't mention it. I just kind of like, yeah, that was the thing. Sure. I want to put a mushroom, but I think it'd be hard to notice it. Maybe looks like this. And maybe another one that just that. I don't know. It's hard to make one that doesn't look wrong. Get the mushroom here. Mushroom. Air. Mushroom. Here. Let me do one extra cluster of yeah, something like this for the leaves. Yeah, if you do my technique, I think the funnest thing is like you don't these shapes don't matter. It just matters like the shapes matter, but it just being specific about it isn't what's important. It's more like now you have it and you can put it down kind of thing. Alright, now we're on the winter scene. Winter scene. Should be night. What I like about winter is I use the clouds for the snow. I think that's always fun. To reuse things. It's because it's like,
You know, if you played Mario before, then you know that when you say, look at the cloud and look at the burst, they're the same thing.
who is this character? It's right. Yeah. Ooh, oh, what if I make the moon huge here, bros? Huge moon? Because look, you get this going on where it's slowly, it's like, no, boom, it's actually a moon. Okay, I like that idea. I forget how I did a moon before. I think I did a goofy. I just took like something like this and sprayed on it and sprayed. The moon is going crazy. I think they're supposed to. Oh, I think it already happened. There's supposed to be another eclipse. I don't remember. Actually, it might be in April, early April. There's supposed to be another eclipse. I won't be able to see it though. I think it should be like in the like New York area, New Hampshire, maybe around there. I think that means Tom could see it. Everyone knows that cheese is made out of moon. Remix RPG. Isn't that right, Gromit? Really can't do Wallace. What's wrong with cheese? I don't know. Sorry. Whatever happened to Wensleydale? dun, 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 dun. What's wrong with these? But yeah, when I told my sister, like, yeah, you'll probably need like a notepad for this. She's like, oh, what did I get myself into? Moon, going back to it, or you know, I probably said this on stream. Like that game is really hard, actually. Like in terms of figuring stuff out, it's really hard. I got lucky with half of it, and then I got helped with like some of it too. Like a lot of it was like, you know, having to wait around and hope your gut intuition was right on something. In short, you know, in retrospect, Moon is kind of a hard recommend, but I think it is a fruitful one. Or at least it's worth watching. Even if not me, then someone else. Because it's a kind of a thing you don't really get to experience. That statement is more for people who like weren't around for them, because it's like I think most people ended up being there. Oh, you know, I'm in the Bricadia Discord, and I made a really weird video because someone posted like some like a video of like weird instruments, and they mash them all together. Like, you know, there's a recorder that's in a barrel, and they go right. I remixed that with a breakcore thing, and then put TFP falling clip in it. And someone was like, "It's kind of weird to see this after watching the VOD." And it's like, "Oh no, other people besides people that like are subscribed to me watch the VOD." Like, yeah, I was just going around the looking at people who played the Bricadia demo. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! To be honest, when I like publicized all the VODs on that, I was a little embarrassed because it's like a lot of the stuff. You know the age-old tip of like, if you don't know if you're doing well, watch yourself. See, I give that advice. I don't follow it because I don't like it. Because it's like I don't really want to watch myself. Only on the occasion do I end up doing so. It might happen again though. Maybe Johnny and I, if he does, if we do meet up and do stuff for like YouTube or Twitch rather, maybe we'll review more. Oh, I should mention, Tim's not around for Saturday, I don't think, but Jake is. I think I need to ask him because we could get a revenge on the real person. My family-friendly face wasn't apparent in my old videos. I don't know when I started really using web. I think it was when I got the Elgato face cam. Is when I started like, okay, I'll just put it everywhere. Cause yeah, I was definitely under the kind of like I'm not very comfortable showing my face thing, and then I was like, it's fine. But for Mario Paint, I've decided to keep my face cam stuff off. I keep answering jokes with like legit answers. They're not even questions. It's not that I'm not proud of them. It's just like I feel like my streams are a more you kind of have to be there thing. Otherwise, a lot of the now particularly with no VOD chat thing, like if you're not there, then it's like I don't know what they're talking about in chat. So I don't know. I think when my point more so is just like I don't think I'm person to rewatch. I'm more of a person to be there for it kind of guy. Also, yeah, I don't like watching too much. I haven't gone back to watch an Afternoon Casuals video in a while too. And it's like, the hell are we saying those? Who was that guy? Doing a unique technique here. See this? But thank you, by the way. I understand it as a compliment. Like, oh, you know, you got replayability. Hello, MGO. Hey, I meant to ask, and I should probably congratulate them too. Was that a Ring Racers, like, race thing? The equivalent of esports thing? Yeah, no, in gamers, Waffle. Also, I haven't checked the Discord too much today. I don't know if you posted something recently. Well, come on in. Come on in. Thank you for joining me for this. It was a little tiny. That's a good place. That's higher than I would get. After you know, I think about the time we played that, And like, oh man, that was tough. Just the not ring racers, but just the other one. Definitely, I gotta get used to playing more. If you're curious what I've been playing in my free time, it is actually Marvel Rivals. Ridge Razor, come on, everyone played this as a kid, right? Ridge Razor. You all have phones? Come on here. What to put in the snow here? I really think that. I mean, I kind of like that it's empty. Maybe we just do it that. Maybe I'll put a larger tree here. Didn't work. It didn't work at all. Hold on. We could save it. That didn't work. We have technology. MGO, we were doing a thing where we were like thinking of one word to describe ourselves. Or like, what's the first thing that you think of when you think of a person? And I think some people said cozy about me, stuff like that. When I think of you, I think of 3 things. Controllers. Hopefully that's not a, you know. I think cars. And I think the word dependable. One I would put there. Dependable. For most people, you know, I don't want to use the same word for everyone, but like I would put for a lot of people, considerate. The word I would like to use. Considerate. Consider the following. My asshole. That means you just gotta get crazy with it. You gotta make new controllers. You gotta make the Hoobie Flippy. Oh, well. Let me describe to you my dream controller, okay? It basically... I'm not gonna pull up an image. I'm not gonna... Because I'm using this for time lapse. I'm not gonna pull up an image right now. Me bum. Hey, real quick, do people like that things are jutting out? Or do you think it'll look cooler if I, like, draw over it and, like, define the line better? Like the escape? Okay, for some of them I might... Like this one, I might kind of... I might accept some of these. I bite my tongue, it's a bad habit. It's things happen. Okay, time for last minute touches. And I like this. This rainbow spray is one of my favorite of these. Because, like, I could put it kind of anywhere, and it kind of adds, like, a little bit of variation here. Sometimes I overdo it. Maybe one of the problems. Dead leaves here. This one was a fun one. Originally, again, I want this to be a continuous one. Or I wanted this to be 4 separate drawings, as indicated with the pixel. But kind of like that. These are all kind of freeform and all that. Oh, NGO, by the way. These are people. One of these could be you, I don't know. Oh, there's no one wearing a red shirt. Okay, hold on. Let me add you in. There you are. That's you. Yeah. It's also like the Tomodachi like weird mode thing. It'll be that could be you, that could be Chris, it could be anyone. I could be a spy. You could be a spy. I do wish that this lined up better, where it's like you believe that there's like a thing here and these actually connect, because it could almost connect. Okay, I'm going to save it. The switch. When is that again? I forget. Is it the second? Oh shoot! It's just. Oh, why is a lot of shit happening on Wednesday? I have my own stream. There's gonna be the Nintendo Switch Direct, and then I have Lethal Company with Carl. Plus, I might be called into work too. Could happen. I'm taking this down the stretch. Ooh. I'm looking at the left side. I could change a little bit more about it before I add myself into it. I just wanted to save it. Since this is corner, it's kind of nice to have that, like, you know. And then I wanted to, I don't know, make it less obvious it's a brush, actually. Okay, we're at a point where I don't know how I'm gonna insert myself into this. Or, you know, the intro part. Let me save it again. Those are the gummy worms of the sky. Okay, so at this point, let me save it. As in, save the picture. And now I gotta add myself into it. Like, ah! What do I do? Well, if this is technically now the start of season 3, I should be in the fall one. But I'm thinking it would be kind of cool to put myself in the winter one because you know I like winter so much. You know, let me put me in the winter one. Hold on, what color did I use for my own skin tone? I think I ended up just using the beige, right? My tongue, it's a bad habit. Where'd you go and come back from? I was like, oh, see you later, Carl. And then here you are. Came crawling back. Dinner. Okay. Oh. It's me. This is how I used to draw. Once we're done and I could like be comfortable with the time-lapse part, I want to show you guys one of my oldest arts that I actually found on a CD. Sims. No. I forget how much I even posted in that. Realistically, I could put myself in each of them, but that feels a little super self-indulgent, so I'm just gonna put myself in one. Or the mini self-indulgence. I've been doing this pose a lot. My easiest pose to do. Arms up. But you're already in summer? I didn't... What? Oh. That feels like a bad... That feels like a joke that would get me some... That would get me some freebies back. I think that's the intent. Is that California? I'm about to make a... Oh, I guess I'm there too. I was about to make a political joke, Carl. Yeah. Let's just do all this in pixel. Yay! I'll use one of those to explain what I thought you meant. I thought you were talking about Sims. Well, maybe some people didn't. Because that was an old thing. But we gotta look to the future. Tomodachi is where it's at. Now, you might be thinking, Speed, you got some bad posture. Yeah, I have scoliosis. Or had. Had? No, I still have it, probably. Here, now watch my swag move. I'm going like this. I'm doing a little bit of this action. This was easier when I drew myself with brown pants. Now I get... You know what? I wear white shoes a lot nowadays. I used to not like the look because I was like, oh, you're just wearing socks outside. But yeah, no, I think it's a nice, like... What do you call it? Accent. That's fine. I'm debating doing the, you know, the hand symbol, but no. Yeah. You know, maybe for the sake of this picture, I'll give myself brown pants. Let me just see. Maybe I give myself Mario shoes. I don't know. Sure, I'll do this and then I'll make it red, so I'm wearing red shoes too. No. Sonic soap shoes. I'd love to own those, but then I'm like, here there's a big issue with me getting those. I would think to myself, I could make that, and then the next thing I know, I'm in the hospital. Nah, I'd win you. I recently rewatched the not the weird newscasters, the News Flash from Whose Line, and there's the one with all the skateboarders like, busting they pantaloons. And I'm like, oh, ouch. That one still kind of hurts. Especially because there's one part where a guy almost like goes into the street. Like, oy. Thank you for popping in. I'm about done, honestly. That'd be scary. Like if we're recording one of those and then suddenly Carl starts going beep, beep, beep. What? Beep, beep, and then I wake up. Okay, actually this is nice. I could put the title here, like the Joy of Mario Paint. I could put the season here and all that. So then, I'm here. I'm Kevin. I'm here. Hmm. Oh, but I hope for everyone watching that this was also a fun painting to follow along with. Um, Not an easy one to tutorialize to someone. I keep thinking about like if I have guests on, what is like a dry what would they what's easy to do and what isn't. Like I think that's an important thing for me to kind of figure out because like this I don't think is easy to guide someone because I'm telling them basically to do 4 things. But then again, like the my my I've been successful twice in the person saying I like what I drew. I am I'm surprised that I was able to do it. I think that's a really good feeling. I'm a little tempted to put because I used to put a plane in a lot of the drawings back in the day. Nice to put them back in. Uh, no, let's not. I think this is good. All right, well that's the 100th one. Uh, we got. I want to go to the end of the 30, so I'll just make something up. Hello, Tom. Ho ho ho! Everyone gets planes. Why? Oh, oh. I don't know. For you just joining in, Tom. I did just finish. Oh, I don't know if you're getting a lot of money out of that deal, Santa. You're not doing so hot. Oh, okay, no problem. For joining in. Mm. Mhm. I don't think I really utilize the um right click undo, but you know, nice to use it every now and then. Hmm. I don't know what I'm doing. Try some scrungle. That's a hard instrument to translate over. The wind. Sorry, the brass string instrument. Guess I could add some string. That guitar isn't doing nothing for a no one. Okay, I would like do 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 do. There. Okay. I don't know. There's a maybe tone it down a bit. And the Nightcore version. I like the. If there's one thing I do like about this random thing, I like the. Dun, dun, that this Mario doesn't need to be here. Okay. Yeah, well, let's add some Scrongle. I should have saved that. So that I could just use that whenever. Where is it? I'm looking for Sexy Trumpet. The Toho instrument Sexy Trumpet. Oh, this is Sweet One. Where's the... Oh, it's Romantic Trumpet. What is the difference between romantic and sweet trumpet? Wait. Is that Yoshi's story? I forget. The Picard flute? It does that. I messed that up. Here comes. Okay, stop it. Stop. I'm sick of this. We've gone over 6 minutes. Well, let me do one last thing. Take a look at this. You will see that be filled in before your very eyes in a couple of seconds. Takes a bit. It just takes some time. I'll put the one with me in it for this. Why not? I'm the artist. Put me on. I'm lightly editing it. Because there's some stuff it's like, that would take a bit. Goof into up a bit. Okay. Dun da da dun 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 da 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 dun dun. There we go. All of it is filled. All of it is complete. Look at the history, the tapestry of this channel, all condensed into 100 drawings. Ain't it cool? I think so. But play me out the song I made. Where is it? I also need to update the other one I made lengthwise. Right there. There we go. I also made a lengthwise one. So, Mario Paint will probably be on pause for a bit because, you know, nice to refresh the inspiration. This is the lengthwise one, which also kind of cool to look at like that, but not really on stream. But yeah, Mario Paint will take a bit of a break. I think from here on out, like, I'll still compile them into like this big massive thing, but like, I'll probably post what we do individually from here on out. And I'll probably upload some stuff that I was really happy about individually as well. On Blue Sky and stuff, and Twitter maybe, and Tumblr, most likely. Just because it's hard to really appreciate these when it's compressed and small, and you have to really zoom in to look at it. But, whee! This is satisfying, ain't it? Okay. I think I'm gonna call it here. I'm a bit out of it. I don't know if I'm gonna raid anyone. you. I'll send you all to Queen Bean. They're drawing, so it kind of fits. Stop it. But yeah, it's cool. This is what the 65th drawing stream, so kind of shows that we slowed down, but because we used to do 2 a stream, but now it's just 1, and I'm happy with the 1 stream. I like that we can put a lot more focus on each individual drawing. But I am done. No more for Mario Paint for a beat, and then when we get back to it, we'll keep the momentum going. We'll keep it, as you say, above cuff. If you also would rather hop in this TFP stream, TFP is streaming right now. I'll link to him here. I give you the options just because, TFP, such a close associate of the channel. Can't rate him. I would, if possible. But that's not the thing that's happening. So, instead, sending you to Queen Bean, who is just, rightfully so, someone to send you guys to. It sounds like I'm stalling. I'm just, talking long. Okay. Anyway, the week is a lot of stuff. Tomorrow I might be doing a double stream, doing April Fool's thing, and then whatever. And then Wednesday, Rune Factory. That's where I've switched it. What else? Games happening Thursday, no stream. And then Friday, also a thing. I forget. Am I also playing game on Thursday? I forget. I think Friday or Thursday. Anyway, I might be on Carl's a bit. Yeah, Friday. It's Friday. Friday also with Bright Heart. And then Saturday might have a stream with Johnny and Go. Okay, bye.